You want me to tell you about my master plan? Because I got to set up now. It's got to be before we start drinking.
Tell me.
All right.
Is that serious?
Yeah, well, I brought a secret weapon tonight.
Okay.
I've been testing this theory that I feel like Japanese people really want to speak to foreigners when they visit, but they don't have a way in.
That's true.
They feel like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So what I did was, I brought a Doraemon sweater. Now here's what I want you to think. First of all, I wore this at great expense because it looks like I've gained so much weight.
No, you look fine.
It's like I'm wearing a balloon.
You look fine. You look fine.
But, so my goal is that if we go out drinking, I think at least...
The Doraemon will open up the doors? I think so too.
Every time somebody mentions it, I'm gonna mog you as a way of acknowledging. I like this jacket.
Oh, Andy Warhol?
I know.
You know Andy Warhol?
Yes.
This is a Uniqlo.
Doraemon?
Doraemon.
好きですか?
好きです。
Ah, see.
みんな日本人ドラえもん好きね。
Cool Giant.
His name
Cool
is
Giant.
That's me. Same guy. So wait. His name is Tobi-chan. Nobi-chan. Nobita. Who's this guy?
Giant.
Oh, his name's Giant. His name's like Giant.
He's actually giant.
Okay.
Actually giant.
So, does every Japanese person know Doraemon?
Yes.
Everybody.
Everyone knows Doraemon.
Yes.
Everyone knows Doraemon.
100%.
Yes.
Wow.
Everyone knows Doraemon. Everyone knows Doraemon.
Everyone knows.
Anpan Man and Doraemon.
Yes, Anpan.
Now, normally I would mog you because she mentioned it, but you let her into it.
She mocked me?
I mogged you.
When did you mog
I
me?
was supposed to mog you, I mean.
What?
But you said, hey, he has
yeah. Because I thought she was going to be like, I know.
did too.
And
then she went to Andy Warhol. And I thought it was like my mom. She was like, I never expected this jacket to get anything. So my whole thing is...
I mog you if I like.
No. There's no mog. You can't point it out because...
Doraemon.
I think she didn't notice it. Like she didn't. I think she was just avoiding.
No, she definitely didn't.
She keeps her eye. Look up. My eyes are up here. So she was. But she saw the Andy Warhol jacket, and that stunned me. So -1 so far. I can't believe she noticed this.
Andy Warhol. Is that like an Andy Warhol brand? Like what is it?
It's a Uniqlo.
Oh, collaboration.
Doraemon.
Yeah, thank you. His merch. It's original character no channel.
Saru. Saru 好きです。
Saru.
Oh, so cute.
Like the onsen in Nagano. Saru no. Yeah.
友達僕の名前はサルです。そう。
Kawaii. And I don't know if you.
Okay, you can mog.
Just calm down. The Doraemon special. So far it did work.
Yes,
it did work. It worked once. No, it's a good thing.
Yeah, if I shove it in someone's face,
I didn't do it.
You were like, what's up? Hey, what you doing, man? How you like Japan?
I did not do that. You're just jealous that I have a broad chest. Well, I haven't worked that out, but that was crazy. But
broad chest? They're calling you a broad?
Yeah. I'm glad it worked. So.
Oh my! You can't mog a second time. You can't. Yourself off while you're at it. Fucking hell. Come on.
It's not that important, but my sweater theory.
Okay.
You know what I mean though? My part of the theory, it's like the Pythagorean theorem. I don't think that's what that's called. But I think it's the longer the night goes on, the more valuable the sweater will become.
That is not the Pythagorean. I can tell you flunked, man.
I never even took it. Paid in full is all I know. It's
Are you calling an exponential curve? Or?
Yeah. Well, it's like what I'm saying is the longer the night goes, the more valuable the sweater becomes.
An exponential curve.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Is that not Pythagorean?
No.
Okay. So the other thing, well, it's not American school system. There's a whole other. It's a whole different thing for that.
Is that the only thing you know about math?
That
Pythagorean
and pay in full. That's it.
Okay. What do you think the Pythagorean theorem is?
It's a triangle.
Yes. Now, what is the theorem, roughly?
Finding the 90-degree angle?
Basically, I mean, it's like this squared will equal this squared.
Yeah, that's like for me, and look, I know all of you guys, you can make fun of America, that's fine. You can make fun of me, that's fine. the fact that I even got a third of that right, if you knew my history, means I did listen at one point in my life.
Yeah.
But that's a tough one for me. So the other thing that I realized, I'm going to count it. So all of my, it's not NA education, I swear. It's ADHD.
NA education.
It probably is. It's like NA aim. But the, I'm going to count K-Chan noticing the Andy Warhol jacket and... So far I'm 2 for 2.
You cannot mock me for the Andy Warhol.
I didn't, but I'm saying like when you go out, my point of all of this experiment is if you're shy or if you want to meet Japanese people and you know you're gonna stake out.
Well, some anime stuff. Doraemon specifically.
Well, anime can be hit or miss though, I feel like.
One Piece is fine. One Piece will work.
Do you think so?
Everyone knows One Piece.
But does everyone like One Piece?
But they know it. Because they'll be like, Luffy. You know? It's not about if they like it, because like I'll be like, oh, Led Zeppelin.
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucking listen to Led Zeppelin in my life.
My mom just turned off the stream.
I'll be like, LexieGNK. You know, JoJo
will not work for sure.
So the thing with JoJo is that when JoJo works, it works very good.
Big time.
But when it doesn't work, you kind of like a loser because they're like, what is this anime you like that I've never heard of? I'm Japanese.
So I have a JoJo sweater that I bought on his recommendation that I really like.
Which one?
The Foo Fighter, FF. It's a really cool sweater. It's really, I almost wore it tonight as this experiment. But what I've noticed is that they'll ask, that's a cool sweater. What's the from? Because they don't know, but they want to, because it is a cool sweater. And don't go too flashy. Keep it really simple and isolated. And my point is how many people will talk to us and like endear themselves?
Yeah,
2 for 2.
Some people are saying JoJo's been there since 1998. Yes, it has, but it's not the same power that a One Piece or a Doraemon has.
Anpan Man or like a Mario. Mario's cringe,
JoJo's always been like...
That's cringe.
Mario's a little too cringe.
It's tourist.
You're like throwing the fishing net out.
It's like if I wore a Union Jack to an English pub or a Greg's BB.
You would be bullied.
Yeah, of course. So Mario doesn't work.
Rightfully so.
Dragon Ball might be at an all-time high with Toriyama-san's passing. You might be...
I mean, I think even regardless of the passing or not, it was...
You think that'd still work?
Yeah, it's massive. Yeah, Dragon Ball's up there with the kind of like legacy kind of content that does very well.
One Piece is cringe, Mario's classic.
Detective Conan will do that too. Detective Conan's definitely, it's a legacy.
I think think of it like this, right? In America or in England, there are very few brands that literally every man, woman, and child and grandparent know. In Japan, there's like, this is way more common.
6, 7, 8.
Doraemon, literally everyone knows. Sazae-san, yeah, you're right. Sazae-san, the family. Anpan Man. Yeah, we're a fish. If we were a fish on our ship.
Oh, Chin guy.
But my point is that if you're trying to meet new friends, having a piece of Japanese culture on you that's vague but also popular, my hypothesis is that it'll work. That's what I think.
Yeah, I meant Shin-chan, my bad. Not Chin-chan.
Crayon Shin-chan? Crayon Shin-chan?
Crayon Shin-chan.
Not Chin-chan. Crayon, but yeah. So that's my feeling. So
yeah, it's good. UK, they'll be like, you don't know Mr. Blobby? What the? He's your. He's like the OG not Chikawa, OG Chitan.
Chikan?
Chitan.
Oh, I was like, okay, I thought that's the worst word you could say. Okay,
he's the OG.
Chitan?
Yeah, you know Chitan?
The mascot that's famous on Twitter?
Mr. Blobby's like the OG.
Mr. Blob?
Mr. Blobby.
I thought that was a British character.
A British Chitan.
Really?
Like 1970s, like weird mascot that would just do weird shit.
Is he famous?
He was. With my parents would be like, yo! And I'd be like, what? Because my parents would talk to me about like OG British shows. They'd be like, what do you mean you don't know like Ben and Sam Flower Pot Man?
What about like, when I think of the United Kingdom, I think of like the Royal Family, 007, Mr. Bean, Wallace and Gromit.
Everyone knows Mr. Bean. Wallace and Gromit's goated. You seen the movie coming out?
Yeah,
dude,
I heard it's really good.
I'm so pumped.
Like, imagine if I went to the UK and I had like a really subtle but cool Wallace and Gromit sweater.
That'd be hype.
That'd be sick.
No one would say anything. We live in the UK.
You know what? My greatest disappointment when I went to Christmas in the UK twice, other than being robbed, was every time I went to a pub, I went to...
It's a big asterisk, other than being robbed.
I was so excited that I was like, I bet you all these people are going to chat me up with like British personality. not a single person ever talked to me. And I mean, maybe not even my fault, but like they were all in their own groups, in their own teams. And maybe a punter might be like, "Oh, mate, you're blocking the TV." Sorry, I can't say that word, but that's what he said. But
No, you said.
yeah, but like that, I was sad about that.
No one wants to talk to each other in the UK. We're like very adverse to it.
I thought that was like the big draw of being in a pub.
It really depends on which kind of pub you go to. There are some pubs, but I would say they're very rare nowadays. There's one that I like to go to in Wales. It's pretty much on like a hill. It only has room for 20 people. So that is often about, there's a bit more, but then they'll have pub quizzes most nights. So it's a lot more about
What's
talking.
the Spoons is not the one.
No, Spoons is like a safe place for people of all classes and ages. It's like, that's pretty much its main pull, is that no matter what you do in life, how much money you earn, or how old or young you are, you can get a pint and a curry for £5 or £6.
That's amazing.
Depends who you are. London it's like 10, but in Wales it was like £6.70.
It's crazy because the dichotomy between an amazing pub, all of the pubs I went to had incredible atmosphere, but for the most part, where I was at, they were kind of like, everything was lively, but it was personal.
Yeah, we often don't like talking to people.
You go up to the thing and you put your leg up on that cool iron bar and you go like, I'll have a pint of neck oil or whatever it is. But yeah.
Frankie says, spoons don't break the bank. God bless. Yeah, that's the main draw. Because, you know, I feel like in Japan it's a lot more about, I got this one, you get this one. The UK, I feel like it's more about, I got the round. And so when there's when a pint costs like £6 or less, you're like, my God, God bless. You know, whereas London, it's always like £11,
That's
£10.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's like sin nani 100 yen.
It's fucked.